places and things. What is this? It looks kind of crooked. I bumped it. I tripped. I always expect that I can hear you guys talking back to me, and then I can't. Oh, I got my computer here too. I'm ready for anything that comes. Here we go. Okay. Oh, there's an ad first. Oh, look, there's comments already. How come I'm not seeing that on here? Oh, oh, there we go. Hi, Hori. Hello. Wow, people have already been in here commenting. Oh, who am I in as? Oh, I'm Lily. I'm in the wrong channel. Just a second. I am. Oh, here. Oh, hi. Oh, that's so weird. I see myself in delay. Oh, that's going to throw my brain right off. What I want to say, new pinned chat. You can now pin a message to the top of your live chat for viewers to read. Oh, I don't. Okay, that's fine. All right. I'm in here. Hello. It's Friday night and we're all alone. So we got cake, we got wine, and we got tarot. You can't see the tarot cards. They're all up here. They're all folded. It's going to be pretty casual. Kind of like if you came by my house, you're having cake and wine with me. Like, hey, Cindy, can you tell me? Pull a card on this guy. Pull a card on this girl. Am I going to get this job? Am I going to, you know. So it's very casual. Gosh, you know, I think you're going to have to read here. That's so far away with my glasses. Oh, the first thing I have to do is I have to open this because it's got to breathe. It's, you know what? I won't wait. I'll just let me see. Does it have? No, it doesn't. Look what I got. Look, it's Freak Show. It's Freak Show wine. So it's perfect for tonight. You know what I'm trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out because I see me here on the computer, but it's delayed. Is that what you guys are seeing? It must be. I'm seeing this live. So that's why the comments always seem a little bit off from the video. I can see the comments over here too. Maybe I could make this full screen. Would that work? And can I see the comments? So where did they go? Well, now I don't see the comments. Scroll for details. Oh, you know, well, oh yeah. It'd be nice if I could make that full screen, the chat. No, I don't want to hide the chat. What can I do here? Manage moderators, participants, pop out chat. What's a pop out chat? Oh, I put it somewhere. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, I might do that. That's really nifty. Did you know you can pop the chat out? Can I make it? And I made it big. So now all I see is the chat. I'm not distracted by myself in a different point in time. Okay, great. Hi. Hello, Aries from Oregon. So y'all let me know. Where are you? And I don't know where to look now. Oh my God, this is probably a bad setup for fire and air. Yo, where are you? What are you eating and drinking? Wow, that came off really easy. Oh, it's always worth to buy this expensive stuff. It'll work out well. Okay. The big D. What is that? Who's got the big? I don't want to know. No, we don't have that. We don't have that tonight. That's when we have cake and wine. Oh, from Sweden? Oh, Dallas, Texas. Okay. Because you know that there's multiple meanings for that, right? Dallas, Texas? Ash Tucker? Yeah, she's laughing. God, that whole thing came out really nice. Look at that. It's a fancy cork and all. North Carolina, Colorado. Is there anyone? That smells pretty good. Is there anyone? Oh, this is like a little ticket. Look at this. Look at this cork. It says admit one. Does everybody have their ticket to come into the Freak Show to have cake, wine, and tarot? Well, that's pretty cool. Sorry, I guess I can't see if I'm walking away. I don't need that anymore. Is anybody... Dinner was hours ago in the UK. Yes. Aw, thank you, Kat. Thank you so much. Oh, the cute hippo. I was just thinking about hippos today. Dangerous little buggers. I I would say, is anybody here in California near, oops, near the Sequoia National Forest or forest? There's a Sequoia something there. There's a forest, or I want to go and see that. Holy cow, that smells really good right away. Can you all smell that? Oh, did you guys get the sound from the wine? This is pretty good. I can't believe how good that smells already, and I just opened it. This was I got this in the fancy section. But we have a problem because it's 14.5% alcohol. And I'm a very cheap drunk, so I don't know. We should pull cards soon. It does smell intoxicating. What does it smell like? Let me see if I can. Well, it smells very oaky. I get that right away. It's sort of like a deep cherry smell right now. Good morning from New Zealand. Are you having your wine, New Zealand? Are you having your early morning wine? Wine and cake. Oh, thank you, Violet. Oh, Windsor, you are not too far, my dear. You are not too far. Jim Beam. Oh my gosh. So, oh, I gotta cut the cake. Have y'all, you want to know what kind of cake I got? It's a La Roca. I don't know. Is La Roca everywhere? This is the La Roca. I got this. I wanted chocolate because I love chocolate with wine, but I thought about it. I thought, with my braces, I probably shouldn't be eating chocolate in front of hundreds of people and maybe thousands after this goes. So this cake, this is Summer Bliss. It has candied pineapple, orange curd, lemon mousse, pineapple compote, and chiffon cake. Doesn't that sound yummy? Yeah, that sounds good, huh? Yeah, it does. I already licked the plastic wrap that was around it. It's quite lemony tart. So I'm gonna cut myself a slice. I like cheesecake too. I have to be careful with dairy. Oh, I'm sure there's dairy in this, but I always tell myself the baked dairy is okay. So here we go. We're gonna cut this cake. Ooh, it's dense. I love Roca is always dense. And I have a teeny tiny spoon because I'm really not a very pleasant person to watch eating right now. I kind of remembered all of that after I decided I was gonna do this, so. Here we go. Oh, yeah, hey, that's not good. Here we go. Oh, nice. There. Oh, you can see inside. It is very soft and fluffy and light. I should put the knife away though. I am clumsy. There we go. We got the cake. We got the wine. A raw vegan cake. Raw. I don't know. Damn, I'm off to the LCBO. That's where I got this one. The freak show. Oh, I haven't even tasted it yet. It smells really good. It was pricey though. It was a little pricey. Well, I kind of decided I'm not really sharing my wine with anyone right now. And I have one of those little pumps to suck the air out so I can last for weeks. So why not, right? Oh, wow. It's really smooth, but it still has to open up a lot. Oh yeah, well, let's try the cake. Let's try the cake. Always go the, oh yeah, there's the moussey part. Oops. Oh my God, it's perfect. I don't even have to chew it. What? You just lost 1/10 of all the giant sequoias living today? No. Alex, just, we were talking about that in oh shoot, I'm gonna get pineapple pieces flying out of my mouth. I was talking about that today in the Aquarius reading because I got one of those Bowflex exercise machines. I don't know when I'll go to a gym again. It has, you can put your iPad or your phone or whatever and connect an app to it. There's all these virtual places that you can visit, like, so anyways, I visited a whole bunch while I'm working out. Bad fires in there. I don't have any news. I didn't know any of this going on. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. But I went through today on my exercise. Actually, it was a new one. It was offered. It was, I guess it updated. It was the Giant Sequoia National Forest or something like that. It was called, obviously in California. And oh my God, it was so beautiful. Actually, the terrain reminded me a lot of sort of like Eastern Ontario, just like the rocks and whatnot. And then I got this whole feeling about like the Emperor energy in those giant sequoias. And I just made it. I want to go and see them. Hey, Ashutosh, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, it must be good morning. I'm in here moderating too, just in case. But nothing's happening. Let me catch up. Oh, that was really good. That's like a meringue. Oh, it's like they combined meringue and buttercream. You didn't miss much, Ashutosh. I opened the wine. It smells really good. Oh, it tastes good. It's still, wow. Look at the legs on that. It's really running down the glass, but slowly. Holy cow. Well, I better pull cards soon. I think it has a heavier alcohol content than what they're describing. I'm sorry, I'm just going to catch up here. I'm trying to be, this is a very social event. We are going to pull cards, but stuff there last Friday. Once every 1,000 years drought here in California, trying to manifest rain. Yeah, California's been very dry as of late. There's something new in that. This is going to be one of those wines. I think we're like every 5 minutes, there's something new coming through in it. I remember that one. All right. Yeah, you know, now it's raining here. Are there great cake places in England like this? I don't know. I haven't been to England. I have been to Panama. I've been to Panama a couple of times. I've been to Mexico. But when I went to Mexico, it was always for work. I went to Monterey. Oh, I loved Monterey. I mean, it was nowhere near the water or anything. But the people there were so wonderful. Oh my God. So friendly. Do I have any Mexican people in here? Any Mexicans? Yeah, I loved Monterey, but this was years ago. And it was just after 2 glasses. Oh, I don't know. Could be happening after 2 glasses of wine. I'm already feeling a little bit warm. Yeah, Monterey, Panama. Oh, I said that. See, I'm already repeating myself. Bali. That's what I wanted to say. Bali, Indonesia. Oh, I went to Paris, France. Bayeux. Bayeux is my favorite in France. Not sure how I feel about mixing alcohol and tarot. Well, I don't know. I'm going to drink it and see how I feel. It's just, this is not, like, well, tarot should never be taken too seriously anyways. Because it's a divination and it can identify energy and feelings and thoughts, but it does not necessarily give you 100% predictions on the future or how someone will behave or, you know. Unless it's just a chilling out. We have stores in a post office. Just an LCBO in the village. I said, well, that's all you need. First Nations of Mexico. Oh, I know, I would never mix. I learned about that in college and I would never do it. Rain in Scotland. I do better readings when I drink wine. Part of me is kind of wondering, this cake is going down real easy. This is the softest cake I've ever had. Wow. Oh, hello from Kuwait. Wow. It's so far away. I find that so amazing. Back over here. It's going so fast. Oh, there's some of that candied pineapple. I might have to chew that. Oh, you have to go to work? It's okay. It will be posted up for good. Oh, thank you, Annette. Thank you. And cheers to you, too. Okay, let's see if anything new is coming out of this one. I don't know yet. It's still really closed off. It really needs to open up. All right. Should I pull some cards? Does anyone have a question? It's pretty relaxed, man. Does anyone have a question? Look over here. You know, they're taking a while to come in. I know that they're all going to come in like a flying. Where's Lily? Lily and my son are at their dad's right now. Leo and divorce. Well, what do you want to know about Leo and divorce? Leo and divorce. Well, somebody's feeling very vulnerable about it. I will say that. Somebody's feeling vulnerable about it and brokenhearted. But that makes a lot of sense. So I'm not going to go into huge details because there will be a lot of questions. Oh, it's getting warm in here. The wine makes me feel really warm. Yes, I let the wine breathe. Everybody needs to breathe, especially like an older. How old is this one? Where is that? Not seeing it anywhere prominently. What do we got back here? It's got like this fancy ticket label back here. What the hell? Where's the year on this wine? Oh, actually, it's really funny. Oh, 2018. It's actually not that old. This is from Lodi, California. It is a Cabernet Sauvignon. Oh, okay. Questions? Ice cream truck future? What is that? Oh, does someone want to do an ice cream truck? Capricorn, you want to do an ice cream truck? Is that the question? It looks good, Capricorn. I think you're going to make some money on that. Man holding the coin, you shall be. If I leave for a while to follow a dream. Well, your person of interest, be angry if you leave for a while to follow a dream. I think they think it's important that you find what makes you feel value and that they will appreciate you for the things that you do. This is kind of like appreciating someone from a distance, too. See, look at this. I can still do this and drink wine. Well, I need someone for love, soul partner. Oh. Someone asked if they will meet someone for love, soul partner. These flew out. It's funny. We just had this card, but I put it back in, but it flew out and hit the floor. So I think so, yes, but it kind of sounds like not right away. Like it looks more like something in the ethereal. So someone that you would be connected to spiritually, you will eventually be meeting them. Me, Mexico, marriage. Okay, you, Mexico, marriage. What is that? Tracy Smith. It looks good. I don't know when, though, but one day, right? Very nice. I need more cake. Someone wants to know, will we find our dream home now? See, with these questions, too, you have to realize time frames are really hard to pin down. Will you find your dream home now? So what is now? Kira sees what is now? What is now? What is now for you? I have an answer. It's already come out. Am I doing the right thing? If you're eating cake and having wine for dinner, I would say yes. You're looking. I kind of feel like you need to get your finances in a little more first. What you want is out there, but I feel like you don't quite have the money for it yet. And what this is telling me too, this is telling me like, you know, a situation where you go looking and you see exactly what you want, but you don't have the money for it, and that can break your heart. Does that make sense, Kira? Yeah. So I think if you want to look, but use it as a vision board for yourself, and keep saving your money. You guys want to hear? How about a message from to all of you from your guides right now? Look at that. Look at that. They like wine. All right. It's soon time to put your mind to rest, everyone. If any of you have been going through periods of time where you've got to do a lot of thinking, you've got to be on your toes, you've got to contemplate a lot, you're going to be having the time to rest and relax and rejuvenate. And you're being guided to do that, as you should be having cake and wine for dinner. Indecision about the sun and journey. Will you ever be fulfilled in your work life? I can tell you answers about that without even pulling up tarot. How do you decide what you love to do? The best job is a job that you get up every morning and you're excited about going there. Well, you don't always have to be excited. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to every day be like, oh my God, I can hardly wait to go to work. It doesn't have to be like that. But do I read for myself? Yeah, but not very well. I'm very stubborn. I find it's always better to have other people read for you. Like tarot readers will read for each other. Like sort of some of my friends in the community will do that. But most of the time, I'm getting better at it. The more you can step away from your own desire for outcome in everything, like then you can read for yourself. But do personal tarot readings come true? They can. I used to get a lot of feedback from people back when I was doing personals about them coming true. What was your favorite first time reading for someone? What was your first time reading for someone like? Oh, it was hard. Actually, the most memorable one that I have, I talked about it a long time ago. I can talk about it though. I guess too, there's a lot of new people. Like I probably posted something like this maybe a year and a half ago. So I got my first tarot deck, which is actually sitting here on the table. This is still my very first deck that I ever bought. And I don't even know why. I still to this day, I can't remember why I bought a tarot deck. It was like it just hit me. You should get a tarot deck, Cindy. Okay. I've never had a tarot reading. I've been to psychics a few times. Always found it really fascinating. And I'd always been told that I had my own psychic abilities, but was choosing not to use them at the time. I'd actually been told that a couple of times by different psychics. And I think I was wanting to open. So here's the story. And it's funny that you asked that because it's bringing up this. I was thinking about posting this on my other channel. I have another channel too. It's called the Spiritual Chrysalis. It's run by Lily, my little dog. She's pretty flexible with what she lets me post on there. But yeah, so when was it? It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I had an experience with an unidentified flying object is what I would call it. And see, here's the thing. I have two very close friends that actually experienced it with me. And this took place in a condo that I owned. It was actually the first place that I ever bought, my own, that I owned. And it was in the Mississauga area, not too far from where Mississauga and sort of like Etobicoke split, near Cothra Road. If anyone is familiar with that area in Ontario. And I could see the lake from my condo. It was really great. Like, it was all this glass, and then I had a balcony with a plexiglass railing as well. So you could see like the lake all the time. The lake was Lake Ontario. It was, how far would the condo have been from the lake? Maybe 5 or 6 miles from the lake. But I was up on the, oh, thank you, Kimberly. Thank you so much, hon. Cheers, baby. So I was on the 11th floor, which was the sub penthouse. It was one down from the penthouse. And so me and my 2 friends, one is a Libra and one is a Gemini, we have just a roaring time together, me being Aries and Gemini. And yeah, we missed them so much. We haven't seen them much during COVID. So we were sitting on my balcony. We'd had dinner out there. It wasn't a very big balcony, but the 3 of us could sit out there. And we're just sitting. It was a summer evening. And I don't even think none of us were married or anything at that time. And we're sitting out there, and it was getting dark. We'd been watching like all the sailboats and the boats sitting on the lake. And it was getting dark. I'm trying to remember if it was fully dark or it was still kind of twilight. I think it was almost completely dark. And we'd all been watching the same thing but didn't say anything. So out in the middle of the lake, there was a very bright light, and it was sitting over the lake, and it was just sitting above the lake, and it was so perfectly still that at first you might have thought it was a star or something, but just the vicinity of where it was, like, no, it's too close. It can't be a star. And I think I finally said something. I finally said, do you guys see that bright light over the lake? And they said, yeah, I've been looking at that too, wondering what that is. As soon as we said that, the light came right for us. It was crazy. It was almost like this thing was wanting to be seen. And it was waiting for someone to vocalize. Like, I am not kidding. As soon as we said that we were looking at this thing, and what the hell is that? It came towards us. It came towards us in such a strange way. Like, I've never ever seen any sort of aircraft like this. And I've been to some air shows too. A couple in the Hamilton area here where they have the, what's that thing called? You know, the stealth bombers and all that. And this was, if you could describe something that was on a track, but in the air, like there was no deviation, there was no wobble, there was nothing. It was straight, like angular motion this thing performed. And this light came straight to us. And I am telling you, like, it must have been 5 or 6 miles away. But then, because it was even out further than that. It looked like in the middle of the lake. So this thing was probably 10 miles away. I'm not drunk yet, but we'll talk. We'll open up my speech pattern here. I know, no, my friends, I don't like to use anyone's name if no one's giving me permission, so I won't use their name. I've been friends with them for probably about, oh my God, 30 years now. That's crazy. To be that old to have friends that long. But they were out there with me. Okay, so Ash Tosh, like, yeah, then what happened? So it comes right for us, no word of a lie. It goes right over the building, and I don't think it could have been more than a few feet from the top of the building. And again, I'm telling you, like, I was one down from the penthouse. So if there's about 10 feet for every floor, roughly, let's say it was 20, 25 feet above us from where we were, like, looking at this thing. And it was black. And it was a perfect triangle, and it had lights, just white lights in a triangular form on the bottom of it. And it was just the weirdest experience because I wish I could describe, like, if you could imagine something, like if you see a helicopter hovering, right, there's always something because there's air movement and it has to kind of negotiate that. If a plane is flying straight towards you, but this thing did it in like a flash. It was incredible how fast it got to us. And it was just like on a track. It was almost like it was on a track, but in the air. Like, it was so crazy weird. And it was this, I remember, I don't even have the pictures. At the time I drew it because I was fascinated by this. I don't even know where that drawing went. And then I started researching it. And apparently, because Lake Ontario is a very deep lake, I think it's got, in terms of volume for the Great Lakes, I think it's up there. Like, if not number one, it's pretty close. Even though it appears to be one of the smaller lakes, it's incredibly deep. And that's why it's also very cold. Like, it doesn't really warm up much in the summer. But so I was trying to read about this. Does anyone else see this stuff? Like, this was not a dream. This was like out on my balcony with my two friends, and they saw it too. And and I started finding stuff online about other people seeing these lights hovering over Lake Ontario and some of the other Great Lakes. And it seems to be particularly over bodies of water that are quite deep. So, okay, Ashitosh, yes, thank you. It's the Virgo in you that keeps me on track. So the aftermath of this was, I started like being more open to my own psychic experience. Because I've had like, my very first memory is of seeing myself cry in my crib when I was a baby. So I've had out-of-body experiences quite a bit throughout my life, and had some really interesting ones where family members woke up and like their curtains were moving, like they just knew I was in the room. Like really weird stuff like that would happen. It was not a drone, it was big. It was like the size of, that was not a drone. Maybe I should specify that too. It was large. I mean, like I was saying, I've been to air shows and seen like a stealth bomber, but this was a perfect triangle. It was absolutely a perfect triangle, and it was black. And I would say it was about 2 to 3 times the size of a stealth bomber from my memory, having had half a glass of wine. So, yeah, and 30 years ago, yeah, there were no, yeah, this was 30 years ago. So I think I talked about this before. I've talked about this in another video too, where my parents believed that I was having out-of-body experiences because of the details that I was giving them about things that I was seeing and experiencing. And they were looking to find, like back, because when this started happening for me, I think I became really realizing that I was experiencing, these weren't dreams. I want to say probably 12 or 13 years old. Yeah, that would be about right. And so the only way to get information back then was to talk to people or go to the library. There was no internet. So they had found a friend who knew someone who also experienced out-of-body instances in their life. But see, this is what changed everything for me. And this is what I've had to kind of work through my teenage years and adult years, was this woman refused to talk to me or anyone. And the only message that was conveyed back to me was that she would not talk to anyone about it. I think because she was probably ridiculed. Like, right, like I talk about that too sometimes in my readings, how, you know, if you're a generation now and you have some sort of freedom or self-expression that's allowed that wasn't, like, you have to appreciate what ancestors and people in the past have been through. So I don't hold anything against her. It was part of her journey, and it actually became part of my journey because I felt sort of a stigma towards having out-of-body experiences and having psychic experiences and all of that. And this is back in the, like in the early 80s, right? So it was not an open platform for that. So I had to, that really closed me off big time from talking to anyone about it. And even if I tried to open up to friends, like, you know, I kind of saw this happen, or people would laugh at you. So after a while, you just kind of learn to be quiet about it. Yeah, I think it's very understandable. And I don't, you know, it would have been great if she had talked to me about it. And, you know, a lot of people in this community too have been very fortunate that they've kind of grown up in families that have these experiences. They grew up in a very open, accepting environment of it, and I did not. Not to say that my parents never disbelieved me about what was going on. So there was that, but anything outside of that, I never talked to anyone really about it. And then and even had partners that would laugh at me about it, and that, yeah. So it's not easy when you know you're experiencing something and no one takes you seriously. You're like, well, so you just learn to accept it, and sometimes you even kind of try to shut it out, which I did. I did try to shut it out, but I think that UFO experience, I don't know if it triggered something for me or if it I don't know what it did. I really don't. But it put me on a path, and it got me opening up and investigating more. And then I started to understand more about myself being empathic. And that was a hard one for me all the time because I'm very empathic and I take on other people's feelings and emotions all the time. I've been feeling like there's been a lot going on here in Canada the last few weeks too with the residential schools, and I've been feeling that a lot, and it has been really pulling me down, and I've been trying to kind of push through it. And I feel it more like it almost becomes like your own personal feelings, and you have to be able to identify beyond that, or else you can't function because there can be too much sorrow in the world to be feeling it all the time. So, yeah, so I learned to kind of work on how that was my first step in sort of my psychic journey, which was probably the most important step, was protecting myself empathically and energetically. I still work on it all the time, and there'll always be new things, new levels of work to do. But what the hell was the question? Oh my god. What? Oh my god. So yeah, my first tarot reading for someone. Oh, I think I need a piece of cake. Mm. If you sign the petition for Bezos to go into space and not come back, I gotta sign that. I'm not gonna sound that guy. Mm. And I don't mean that in terms of any way that anyone has become successful. What really bothers me is people that become very successful and make billions of dollars and do their best to make sure they don't share it with their community, to try to put back into social programs and stuff in the country that they're making the money and the people whose backs they're making that money off of. Anyway, I'm not that political. So you were trying. Someone did ask me about. Thank you so much, Caroline. Thank you, hon. About my first. Yeah, it's a freak show, right? We're in the freak show. My first tarot reading. So the first serious tarot reading that I did was for a girl, and it was at the time I was on Facebook, and it was a Facebook group where I joined. So I was doing my own, like working with the tarot, and I decided to start reading for. I was trying to read for myself, and that was a disaster. And reading for yourself at first is really, yeah. Well, me anyways, because I'm very stubborn, and So, I would read for family and friends, and I thought I think that's a good start because it gives you sort of a guider point in terms of how accurate you are and how to interpret. Because if you kind of know the people and they're open enough to tell you, yeah, that's true, or no, that's not, and you kind of see how you're doing. But so it was through this Facebook group, and because I just wanted to connect with more energies outside of my zone, and I can't remember where she lived. She lived somewhere in was it like Norway or Sweden or something like that? And it was one of the hardest readings I'd ever done. She wanted to know. So this was her situation. I'm not using any names. So she's completely anonymous. But she was pregnant, and she also had a 2 or 3 year old daughter, both children from the same man, and he had left. And she wanted to know if he was coming back because, of course, this was a very difficult situation for her. That's the other thing. Private readings are really draining emotionally and psychologically because people are coming to you when they have problems, and a lot of times their problems are pretty big. And I'm not a psychiatrist or a social worker, and I recognize that. But so she asked me if he was coming back. So I didn't do them live. Someone would ask me the questions, and then I would sit down at the right time and I would pull up the cards, ask the questions, try to go into their energy, and then I would photograph the cards and like literally type out everything and send it to them. Her reading was so hard because the message that I got was that no, he was not going to come back. And it was important that he did not come back. And see, spirit has such an interesting way of looking at everyone's perspective. So the cards, the message that was coming through for her, for me to convey to her, was that no, he would not be coming back, and he shouldn't, because what makes him happy is not what makes most of us happy, and vice versa. It was a very gentle way of saying this guy is not a family person in any way, and that it was important that he did not come back. So I sat with that and I'm like, I need to pull out more cards. I mean, I just feel like, so I looked more into her future, and her future was incredible. I described it as sort of like an Oprah Winfrey future, where she had come from a great hardship and will struggle, but she will take all of that and she will utilize it in her community to help others that have been through what she's been through. And I really didn't know what she'd been through. I mean, it was just getting that message and just knowing that he shouldn't come back, and he won't. He's not. It's not the plan. It's not the greater plan of things, which is a very hard message to give to anyone. I sat on it for a while. I mean, to have to tell that to someone who has a little child and they're pregnant, right? So I ended up sending the message, and then I heard nothing back for days. And I really thought, oh shit, God, what did I do? What did I do? And she finally sent, I think about after a week, she sent a message back to me, and she said it was the hardest thing that she'd ever read, but she knew it was true. And he abused her. He physically abused her. He emotionally abused her. She didn't get into a lot of details, but he was very abusive. So that was the nail in the coffin for me, realizing that, you know, sometimes a message might be very hard to deliver. You don't know all the details around it. If you feel pretty confident that this is the message, you should send it, because it gave her she is obviously going to have things that she's going to need to work out, and still in a position of vulnerability. But that's the first reading that I did. Like, real. Yeah. But I knew her future was going to be good. Not right away, but it was going to be real good. So that's where I was going. That's tough. There is a bit of bravery, but not as brave as the person who has to receive the message, right? So, oh my God, we just got so serious. Oh, it's getting spicy now. It's getting spicy now. I should put it. Okay, question. Let me have a piece of this like buttercream meringue. Any questions? Someone asked me a question. Do you do personal readings? Have a time span to have? Oh God, I can't do personal readings right now, guys. I've got so much going on in my own personal life. Did I have an orb? It might be a fly. I'm just gonna say there's a house fly in here. And I saw him in one of the videos today. I thought, oh, it was an orb. And no, it's probably that stupid fly. Oh. A new Taurus friend. Good chemistry. Is it worth pursuing romantically, or just leave it a platonic? All right, Ash. Ash asked me something sooner earlier. What is that? Ash's question about her new Taurus friend. Good chemistry. Oh, what is this? You have the 6th chakra, financial constraints, and blossoming abundance. I think right now, I think friendship is the way to go with whatever, if that's what it is right now. It does seem like it could turn into something else down the road, but I don't know. Either your Taurus friend has some financial constraints that they're working on, or you do. Your 6th chakra, I think, to me, I'm getting like creativity. There might be something that you can do creatively with this person right now. And I would say like a friendship level. But there's something sitting here with financial constraints, Ash. Oh, Ash. But I think in the future there will be. But the financial constraint has to be dealt with first. Everything is good with red wine. What are you talking about? And cake is good with everything. How could they not be? Am I going to get the DGA job? The DGA job. DGA job. Oh, that's interesting. Now, how would I take that? Yin and yang. You're definitely going to get something that brings in really beautiful balance for you. You have to be, again, this is a vulnerability energy. Are you going to get it? Is it really right for you? I'm actually being asked to ask you the question. If you feel that it really is what you want, if it really is what you want, it can be. But that's the question. That's interesting. For me to be posed to ask you a question. It can be what you want it to be. You can have it if you really want it. But if there's something about it that you feel a little bit vulnerable or insecure about, probably not. You have to have real balance in this for yourself. Oh, you guys are moving so quick. You guys are really into the career stuff, eh? Is a creative career what's next for me? Hal Summer. Oh, I don't know. Something to do more with your mind and your thinking, Hal. Thank you, Reiki. Reiki Truth. You're getting this for your answer. Something, I don't know how creative. At the bottom, you have attachment too. At the bottom. I kind of feel like you're being told that creativity is something that might be best for you to separate from your work, but that could just be for now. Never take any answer as that's the be all and end all. But it looks like right now you're more in terms of kind of using the analytical aspect of your mind. Little fire, I'm going to answer your question. I see you in there a lot. Should I continue to stay in contact with my Pisces? Oh, that is yet to be decided. That's interesting. Ooh, there's going to be balance. Some sort of balance is going to come in there. Was it little fire? With a little doggy face. There's definitely some sort of balance is going to be coming in with your Pisces. There might be some sort of contractual karma or legal that needs to be dealt with. Kind of feels like karmic, but there is going to be some sort of balance in that. I don't know that you should necessarily reach out right now because that contract card seems more like just kind of waiting for things to be balanced. Should you let go of your Aries? Should you Kira Allure? Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, interesting message. You have Journey and the Happy Family. Should you let go of your Aries? I'm hearing if it's meant for you, it will come back. But this card came out first. So it feels like maybe your Aries needs to go on some sort of a journey or they need to explore something. But happy family is here. Regardless, I do feel like you're going to end up with a happy ending. Whether it's with your Aries or not, I'm not sure. But I am. As soon as these two cards came out, I specifically heard, let it go, release it, whatever that phrase is. If it's meant for you, it will come back. I think I'm drinking more wine than eating cake here. Oh yeah, y'all having dinner? What time is it now? 20 after 5. Or quarter after 5. There's a lot of career questions. One of the things I mentioned in Pisces was I was thinking about doing the readings, like having a row of career, personal life, spiritual development, that sort of, like doing something like that. Oh God, Ashutosh, absolutely not. You know, I've got to go on this wine. By the time this wine is fully opened up, I won't be able to drink anymore. Future with your Gemini. I'm sorry if I'm missing something. Like, well, there's a lot of questions. I'm just, what my eye hits is the one I'm grabbing. So D, Spree, future with your Gemini. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Oh, but this is financial constraints. Now I know why there's so many people. There's going to be love, but maybe not a lot of money. But money doesn't buy happiness. But it can make you comfortable and get you cake and wine. You know what song I have in my head right now? What has Leo decided to have with me? I don't know. That's an interesting question. What has Leo decided to have with you? Mary. Like a baby, an affair, a business proposition. I have an old Elton John song in my head. Island Girl. Island Girl, what you want with the white man's world? What does your Leo want with you? Decide to have with me. What does your Leo decide to have with you? The garden and the gate. I need to get a clarifier for that. This is really, I know why you're asking the question now. I think your Leo is looking to move. So you have the garden and the gate. You have action. Oh, my mom's sending me a text. She's been painting her living room. Sending me a picture. I didn't see it. You have the garden and the gate, the action card, and the third chakra for your Leo. I think your Leo wants to move forward with you, but they're working on their confidence first. They want to move to some sort of new level, but they got to deal with their community and rest first. Whatever that could mean. Yeah, ask the Leos in the chat. You guys should do that. Ask each other. Can anyone tell me? This is going on with my Leo. This is going on with my Aries. This is going on with my Gemini, my Scorpio. What do y'all think? Because we'll tell you. When you asked me about your Aries, I thought, well, if they want to go, you better let them go. Oh, that's a heavy one. Let's see if we can answer it, Christina. This is one of those situations where I want to say the answer could only be specific to what's going on with your relationship right now. Are you meant to have children with your current spouse? It's adjacent possibilities. That is yet undecided. The temple path. It's definitely meant to be a spiritual path with this person, with this spouse. This connection has a lot of, this is meant to be, wow, that's a really interesting. Okay, so this is an interesting message. I can't remember who asked me this, if they're meant to have children with their current spouse. So the message that I'm getting here is, it's definitely a possibility, but it's not why you were with this person. Why you are with this person is something much more spiritual. This is something much more spiritual. This is something that it's a different level of karmic connection. So when you have children too, you actually create karma in doing that. So I feel like so what I'm trying to say here is, it's not unlikely, but the greater aspect of this relationship is something spiritual here that's supposed to be discovered between the two of you. I really feel mostly like this connection is about the two of you. That's what this connection is about. It's actually, it's a really beautiful answer. But I know it's not necessarily the answer that, I mean, if you want to have kids, that is just a dying desire too. Someone's asked me, is there any chance of, I've seen that come up a couple times. Is there any chance of reconciliation? He's a Taurus and I'm an Aries. Cake is good. I think I need to cut more. This wine is making me hot. I don't know why. Okay. The reconciliation, he's a Taurus and you are an Aries. I don't think so. Walking away in appreciation. Yeah. Right now, like as the energy is sitting, I don't think so. I think one or both of you need to look more into like sort of your own sovereignty here with that appreciation card, because this reminds me a bit of the Nine of Pentacles. But I mean, I have to say, like any answer I give you guys, it can always change within a couple of weeks, a couple of months. Energy is very fluid. So you're getting answers for how energy sits right now. But right now, no, is not the time. The time is to focus on self and have a deeper appreciation of yourself. I would never, ever pull a card on if someone should leave a relationship. You've got to make that choice on your own. Hey, Dana! Should I stay single? You need to find someone, Dana, that likes owls as much as you do. No? How are your owls going to share you with a human being? Let's ask for Dana. Dana has been a subscriber since the dawn of time for me. Thank you, Nasty Woman Tara. Love your name. All right, Dana. Should Dana remain single? Why are you asking that, though? Do you have options? Oh, shit. What the hell is this? Victory. What's with the financial constraints everyone's getting? I really should be doing more work or money-related readings. No. Okay, should you remain single? I think so. You're supposed to work on your finances, Dana. The world, but that will be coming to an end. And you won't have to. But you have to ask me after that cycle turns. Nasty Woman Tarot. I still have Elton John in my head. Island girls, what you want with the white man's way. Oh, I better be careful though. Copyright me on. Can I tell them what you do, Dana? Well, I don't know if I would even describe it. It's mostly barn owls, right? Is it mostly barn owls? Rehabilitating them. Will my Capricorn soulmate come back? I'd ask you guys, like when someone goes away, what do you, I don't know, oh, there could be. It could be a bit of a turmoil. I think your Capricorn person is going through something right now. I don't know that I see them coming back, to be honest. At least how things sit right now. We have storm warning, and then we have the second chakra. Vulnerable, and then the world. So I do feel like they're going through something, but I kind of feel like you're feeling a little bit vulnerable as in terms of how things might have ended. And it's got your security knocked back a little bit, like your sense of confidence knocked back a little bit, because I am sort of also be like you seeing here for you to kind of explore the possibilities for yourself. But I think I'm not really getting the message like explore romantic possibilities, because I feel like your confidence has been knocked a bit. Like I don't know what happened between you and your Capricorn soulmate, Carolyn, but I feel like it's kind of knocked your confidence a little bit. Like it surprised you or you didn't expect it. Oh, what's that fly? Did you eat my wine? No. Here we go. That won't work. All right. Will your Reiki practice grow? Oh, I think you asked that a couple times. Yeah, wait. I don't like houseflies. They're dirty little shits. They eat dog poo and vomit. They vomit on stuff and they suck it up and then they suck it up. They're so nasty. Okay, Reiki healing. Will your Reiki healing practice grow? Oh, shit. In a cork. Yeah, the cork is over there. Yeah, you're probably right. It's going to eat my cake. The Reiki healing. Oh, yes. It's going to grow and expand. You might actually to the point where you bring other people in to do this with you, with the Reiki healing. Yeah. Oh, look. Who's at the bottom? Reiki healing all the way. Oh, yeah, for sure. But I really feel like there might be more than, if it's just you right now, you're going to expand that. I don't know who I'm talking to either. I just see the question, I answer it. There are no timestamps because there are no times. We are having dinner together, breakfast, lunch, snack, tea, whatever. We're having cake and wine. How are your pentacles, Libra? Sounds like a pickup line. I'm a Libra. How are my pentacles? All right. How are your pentacles, Libra? You tell me. Yeah, there's all sorts of possibilities with your pentacles, Libra. I can't. Protect them. Protect your pentacles, Libra. Oh, that's funny. Actually, I'm gonna show you what came out in the Pisces Extended. Where was it? Oh God, it was so funny. It was like a pickup line. Where were the three cards? They were. Oh, there's one. There was that one. What was that? Will I remember? Shit, am I not remembering? I'm not remembering. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Was it that? No. Because I pulled... Okay. Bear with me. Oh, shoot. What were they? Now I can't remember. It was this one. Oh, contract was on... What was in the middle? Contract was on the end and middle. And it was kind of like... So... It was almost like a pickup line, like, hey, baby, I'm a healer, and you and I are meant to be together, and I'm going to do a spiritual contract with you. It's really funny. And it was so funny because it's the kind of thing that you could see Pisces, like, being totally, yeah, I'm a spiritual healer, and we're going to heal together. We have a contract together. Oh, there's so many questions. And only me. See, Ashley Thomas enjoys my humor. That's why I let him be my moderator. You know what I'm feeling with some of these questions? It's not so much the answer, but the question. Happy family. It's funny. I get a lot of questions like, should I leave my job and start my own business? Or should I, will my person come back? Or because, you know, these are things that I think at some point, right? Like you have to make the decision. Wait, I just saw a good one there. What was that? Am I having an affair in the 5D? Oh, I thought I was going to say, am I having an affair in my 50s? Anyways, I don't know. Are you having... See, that's the kind of question I want to know about. Are you having an affair in the 5D? I don't know. How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Do you feel tired but pleased? Oh! Something going on in the 5D, Kimberly. Oh, yeah, but look it. It's almost like it wants to come together in the 3D. Oh, sorry, it's not Kimberly. Clarabelle. Yeah, I think you are. Oh, but are you already connected to someone? Well, I don't hear. I've never heard that in any vows anywhere. You cannot have a relationship in the 5D with anyone else. Can it still apply today? I did a personal reading for you over a year ago. Well, I would say, if I did a personal reading for you over a year ago, if it resonated then, or between some point between now and then and now, maybe not so much now. Like, because I did get people that would, I wouldn't hear from. I would do a private reading for them. And then like a month or two later, I would hear from them. And they would say, that reading made no sense to me. Now it like makes so much sense. So if you've already had that epiphany moment with that reading, like at some point in there, then probably not, unless there were things in that still haven't come to fruition for you. They could. But if you think it's resonating now and it didn't at the time, then absolutely. Oh, there was a, oh, there she is. Anna Park. I wonder, because, yeah, she's in all the time. She's like, always in, always commenting. Anna. A random card for you. Oh, look at Anna. I know you've been having, I don't know if you are having a 5D connection with someone, or I know that there's someone special that you're kind of waiting. Look at this, Anna. Look what you got at the bottom. Oh, girl. Anna Pink. Sorry, why does it look like the names are changing? Maybe it's, I need more wine. I think I called you Anna Park, but it's Anna Pink. Okay, E-question. Show the bottom card and you will get your answer. Fourth chakra, baby. Heart chakra. I think I need more fruit. I'm gonna probably have a sugar crash now that I think about it. This is why Aries shouldn't be left alone at home. have cake and wine and it'll all be good. I think I need a big piece of cake. It's got really quiet. Oh. Oop. I really cannot get that Elton John song out of my head. I know, right? My son might try it. Yeah, he might try it, so I won't do it. Does anybody else sort of like, because there's things that my son does not drink or eat, so I just have them out of the bottle now. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I've shared it with anybody. Does anybody else do that? That's a really bad habit, probably. Oh, sing it out loud. Here, let me look up the lyrics. Okay, I'm gonna leave the chat for a second. Ashatosh's got it all under control. No, all under control, shoot. Well, how do I make this small now? Oh, damn. I can't get my computer screen back. Oops. Oh, that'll do. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. dear. I better close that. Oh, okay. Oh, there I am. Delayed. Okay. Elton John Island Girl lyrics. There we go. All right, I'm going to sing to you. I see your teeth flash, Jamaican honey so sweet. You're not going to know it until here. Let me get the island girl, what you wanting with the white man's world. Island girl, black boy want you in his island world. He wanna take you from the racket boss. He wanna save you, but the cause is lost. Island girl, island girl, island girl. Tell me what you wanted with the white man's world. That's all I have in my head. Lily. I'm literally doing what Russell says. I'm singing for my supper. I've lost the comments here now. Where did that go? Oh my God. Lily and my son are at their dad's house. Yeah, I would not be doing this. Is not the example a parent sets for dinner when the kids are home. Or Lily would give me a look too. Lily is such a... She's always looking at me like, you know, you shouldn't be doing that. I lost the comments on here. I have no idea where they went. Oh, restore. And then I can make it big. You can pop out your chat. Did you know you can do that? I need to eat. I'm going to fall asleep. That's the other thing. Wine can make me sleepy. What's in the cake? I talked about that early on in the video. Oh, they're way over there now. There's candied pineapple. I think like a lemon custard, an orange custard. Oh, is Gretchen doing great now, Dana? I'm so glad to hear that. I think it's good. It's a little tart. Well, it's got the lemon. Yeah, it's quite strong with the lemon. That fly is back. Oh, get off the cake. Your midnight snack exercise? What time is it there? I thought it was early morning. Oh God, 3 a.m.? Oh, Ashutosh, you were such a trooper. Honest to God, I don't know when you sleep. We got our Pop-Tarts. Did you sleep yet today, Ashutosh? Do you sleep, Ashutosh? It seems like you're always awake. Oh, somebody sent me money and asked a question. I don't like to get in the habit of answering though when that happens. Otherwise, everyone, and I can't keep up with that. But what was... Oh, you just want a card? Okay, Jenny. But don't get into that, guys. Okay, Jenny. Seventh chakra. Connection to spirit, spiritual connection. Your intuition is correct. Oh boy, is it ever. Door to spirit. And if you have a feeling that something is being held back purposely, it is. Yeah, Nina, it's the La Roca Summer Bliss cake. You were correct. Oh. Will you get closer with your Pisces friend? I can't get that song out of my head. Time to rest and rejuvenate. Not just yet. Everyone needs to heal, but they'll talk to you in the ethereal, and that's probably what Pisces would do exactly. Angie, you're feeling tricked by your intuition? What is up? Oh, we've all been there. Because you're at a point right now, Angie, where it's up to you to make the decision. You won't get breadcrumbs from spirit. Oh, you could even feel like you're being deceived. Like something's going on here. This isn't right. You're being tricked by your intuition. So the answer is yes, you are. Somebody's phoning me. Nobody ever phones me. What that could be? Let's see. It's going to tell us. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't want anyone to know what that number, because I don't know whose number that is. But I won't answer it. Usually it's just the Scotiabank wanting to give you more credit cards. Nobody had my number. I didn't leave a message. Any message on your marriage? Get ready to get some mirror. Oh, something's not right. Thank you, Jenny. Someone's holding back their appreciation. Someone was asking about their marriage. Where was that again? Somebody is holding back, I feel like, their appreciation. Someone's not expressing how much they appreciate the other person. Does my cabbage corn love me enough to take a leap of faith? Oh, my cake dropped. What does that mean? What does that mean, guys? Just as I said that. Does your cabbage corn love you enough to take a leap of faith? Big age gap. There is definitely love there. Adjacent possibilities. Somebody needs to rest. I keep getting the rest. I feel like a lot of people are going into having to need to take a break from things, which is funny because it feels like we've all been taking a break for a long time. I don't know. I've been trying to get a bathing suit and new underwear. It's impossible. Everywhere I go, you can't go in here yet. Or there's a lineup. I went to the mall. You're picking up my energy. Is that? Yeah, well, you're never sleeping. I went to the mall. I need to get a new bathing suit. Because I was actually defining myself earlier today. I thought, I used to be a little butterfly, but I feel like I've become a chubby little caterpillar. To go get a new bathing suit. And well, yeah, I guess having cake and wine for dinner doesn't help. But I worked out 3 times this week, so I thought I could. But I went to the mall, all excited. I walk up, there's security guards. And they're big, too. Like, they're not messing around kind of guards. And so he said, good afternoon, ma'am. What store are you going to? I said, I don't know. I got to go find a bathing suit. So, well, you have to know exactly where you're going. You can't go in the mall. What the hell? I said, well, I don't know. Maybe La Senza? Tommy Bahama? I don't know. He says, well, they're not open. You can't go in there. Like, what? I said, I understand. If they're not open, why is the mall open? And he said, there's only select stores that are open. Everything else is curbside pickup. You have to buy online. I was like, I just can't anymore. Yeah, it is crazy, right, Cindy? Tell me, Cindy, it's crazy. So, I don't know. And then every time I drive by the La Senza, that's in the plaza, not in the mall, there's a freaking lineup that goes around the building. So I'm not going to line up for 2 hours to buy a bra. I'll just use duct tape. Nothing from the Oakmen lately. Although there is like a remnants of their energy. A little bit. But nothing like really pushy or feeling urgent. Well, if you go to the mall, Tao, they're not going to let you in. Oh, duct tape. Yeah, it works. There's somebody selling something. It looks like tape on here. I was in the ad for a while. Some sort of a skin tape. And yeah, they show the women, they put the tape on and they tape themselves up. Ow! I guess duct tape would work. Pick a card for me for what's coming this summer? I don't think oh no, I kind of did for me. It was I had a temple path. That's what I had. I did this for myself privately. I got the temple path. If I could just, these cards are so, oh, there we go. The cake did take a leap of faith, didn't it? What's coming for Cindy this summer? Oh, well, I don't know. We'll have to see. I need to get that bra, don't I? I don't know. It looks kind of tough underneath. Hostilities, attachment, and woman holding the heart. Healer of the ages, angel of love, cornucopia, fourth chakra, journey. Wow. I think this is going to take a while to get going. Whatever that. I need to go get my new bras. All right. Anyone who wants information on Leos, Katie Arbuckle is right here to answer your questions. Okay, Katie, I know you're like, come on, Leo, I gotta answer your question. Katie will answer your question. Thank you, JB. Double thank you, JB. Oh, gosh. Sis, you got, I don't know, I feel like it's directed to JB because I talked to JB twice. You got appreciation, woman holding a coin, deceit in the sun. Wow, that's interesting, JB. Oh, and then you got door to value. I feel like somebody appreciates you. You might already know this, though. There's someone who's appreciating you, I think, for your physical form, your personality, as well as the abundance that you create in your life. They are not expressing this. And even beyond that, I think if they are going to express something, they're going to express, like, you're kind of like the brightest parts of their day. Or you have the potential to be their wish fulfillment. Somebody, JB, sometime. Divine Virgo Empress. You got adjacent possibilities. Divine Virgo Empress. Someone's asking about, hey, I can do that. I got them all here. About what sun sign or personality will my future boyfriend have? Yeah, I just have this. Yeah, they're here. It just felt like a small pile. My ex duct taped everything. I know it's the adhesive after the fact, right? Any Canadians ever watch that Red Green show? Oh my God, it was so funny. He used to duct tape everything. Oh, you got a Capricorn. Who was asking that? Oh, it was Nasty Woman Tarot. Oh no, was it? No, that was, who's asking this? Oh, it was Irene Stigum. What sun or personality will my future boyfriend have? Be a Capricorn. So I want to say he will be focused on his career, his or her, whatever you're looking for. Thank you. Are you on the right? I don't know, guys. You can't keep sending me money and asking questions or I'll shut it down. I can't. It just gets too hard. Because what bothers me about that is that there's people that can't afford to donate. So I don't want them to feel like that's a reason why you can't connect with spirit and get an answer. Are you on the right path, SW? This is storm warning. Your path is about to shake up. But no more sending money to ask questions, because I won't answer questions anymore if you send money. I do appreciate anything that you send. I do appreciate very much. So I'm speaking it out. I'm speaking out. I'm my what is it called? My queen sword, my sword of queens. You know what I'm trying to say? Is laying it out. Will you ever marry again? Nasty woman tarot. It's just the name. Nasty woman. That's interesting. I think so. Well, I don't know if marry, but I definitely think there will be someone very intellectual, but also too someone who is very connected in his spiritual practices as well. Oh, thank you. I love you too, Ariel. That's so sweet. So you get tired. So you get tired, guys. I don't even know how long was I going. When we started around 4:30. Yeah. Will you ever actually get married? I don't know. You know what? There's all sorts of different things. You're on a journey. You might be. You might be on the journey towards that now. The world. You're closing something off. You have new possibilities coming towards you. I didn't say that. I have a friend. I have people who are like, when I get married, why this? I have a friend, two friends actually in college. They met in college. Well, we all met in college. And I used to serve. I got my server's license in college at the pubs or whatever they were. And she was a year or two younger than me. And I denied her drinks. And she's a Scorpio. She's a Scorpio too. She never forgot that. She said, yeah, you wouldn't give me drinks, Cindy. I know. You were underage. You couldn't have drinks. Yeah. So anyway, so my friend, she met her partner in college. They've been together now. Oh, when did she know? Oh my God, they've been together for almost 30 years. They've never been married. They have 2 kids together. They have a home, careers. You know, what they did after college, everyone else went and got jobs. And yeah, people got married and stuff. They backpacked all over the world. I don't know how long they spent, like a year and a half, 2 years doing that. They backpacked. I don't even know, how do you afford that after college anyways? I don't know how they did that. But that's what they did. So she determined, he's a Virgo and she's a Scorpio. And she determined quite quickly that he has a delicate stomach. So they can't eat sweet meat, Cindy. And they've never been married. Like, you know, they've been together longer than people I know who have been married. So I think it's just a matter of being with the right person. Will you ever meet your crush? There you go. Sarah. Well, do you know who your crush is? What is that? Who's your crush? Will you ever meet them? I don't know, girl. I don't think so. At least how energy sits right now. Well, I interpret a card just for me. You want to see one? Like, I just did one. I just got, well, okay, I didn't realize. It was a romance card, but I didn't really talk about it. All right, you want me to pull out a card? Aren't you guys just cheeky? Oh, and then I will do that. What's next for all of us? Contract. I don't want to know what that's about. The Magician in the Mirror. Community. Contract. Well, I could be coming in and out of legal contracts, or I could be going in and out of spiritual contracts. We'll leave it at that. What is next for all of us? So a collective. Please shed some light on the collective. Oh, look at it. How beautiful. Happy family, endure to healing and happiness. Oh, collective. This is like a big group hug. Do you feel it? Oh my God, I feel it. It's so nice. Isn't that awesome? As a collective, guys. So much love and happiness, healing one another, healing yourselves. I feel a little sticky from wine. Oh, I did have a little glass of water here. I should probably partake in some of that. Oh yeah, I should probably have more water there. Wasn't that sweet, guys? Should I do a different day? Oh, let's get it. Let's get real. Let's get it real now. Cartomancy time. Y'all been watching this week? I got everyone done but Aries. I might do them tomorrow morning early. Yay for the collective. That is the sweetest damn... You ever been to a channel that got such nice energy for the collective? Look at you guys. All right. Cartomancy time. Who wants the cold, hard truth? I'm going to start answering questions now. Cold, hard truth with a cartomancy. Thank you so much, Capri. No, Aries not neglected. They just ended up being last. That does feel neglected for Aries, I know. I'm an Aries. Is your Aries coming back? Oh, there's a story here with this. Two of Spades, a difficult situation or decision that may cause a division between you and a loved one or friend. Six of Clubs, a charismatic woman who is in a position of power. Three of Clubs, immense creativity, but also stress associated with the creative process. I feel like, in terms of your Aries coming back, I feel like there's a difficult situation right now between the two of you, which would make sense, I guess, if you're asking about that, right? There's some sort of division here, and it might have something to do, your Aries might be pursuing something like with their job or with money, like that might be their main focus right now, or I'm sorry, I'm going to fly off my cake. That fly. Or there might be someone else. I don't want to, like, this charismatic woman who is in a position of power. I don't know. You got to take it with a grain of salt. There's a lot of cards came out there. It felt a little more strongly to me like they're pursuing something to do with their career. So the kind of questions I'm looking for with these would be, I don't know, whatever. Will Aquarius meet a soulmate soon? 10 of Clubs. Travel in the near future. Traveling towards one. I feel like your next destination, next stop, soulmate. Choo-choo. Are you destined to succeed as a singer? Seven of Diamonds. Be careful with your money. Financial trouble on the horizon. I don't know that singing is going to be a financial gain for you. I would say that. I would say, am I wasting my time? You have to expand on your question. Like just being here on Earth, or with what? Or you just want to know. Do you know it in your head? Do you know it in your head what it is that you're asking specifically about? I mean, we don't need to know. But if you know, are you wasting your time? I can answer that. If you know what it is. Otherwise, are you wasting your time? Jack of Spades. A negative person in your life who may betray you or hold you back. You might be directing your time towards someone who is not got your best interest at heart. I should do this on Twitch. I don't even know what Twitch is. 10 Ten of Spades. Worry or grief as a result of health, fear, or bad news. And then you get, then you get this Jack of, this is the lover guy. Your lover or best friend. I don't know what that's for. I don't think I would do Twitch. I got enough going on. I got 2 YouTube accounts and then I started doing stuff on my Instagram. Oh, if anyone wants to know how my, good morning, New Zealand. I'm still waiting to hear about WMG on my singing bowl copyright thing. But Ashutosh has been nice enough to actually talk to some other. How many tarot friend readers do you have out there? Actually, Ashutosh, he's been talking to a few people for me, saying that everything will be okay. But I think there's 8 days left now in the dispute, and they haven't done anything. So I don't think they're going to do anything. I don't know what that means. If they don't do anything that's still ruled in their favor, and if they do that, I'm going to delete the video. I'm not going to let them take my money. They make trillions of dollars. Your next step in your true purpose. Those are kind of like more spiritual questions. These are like the hard ass answers. Ten of Spades. Worry or grief as a result of health, fear, or bad news. It kind of seems like you need to focus on your health. And anything that your fears might be causing some health concerns. I should probably count. I don't think I'm going to have more than 1 glass of wine. I think this thing's got more than 14.5% alcohol in it. Is art just a pipe dream? Well, I'll tell you. You're going to make more money teaching people art than creating art. I can tell you that from experience, but I will pull you a card. You'll make more money teaching art than creating art. The Ace of Spades, cruel woman who is extremely manipulative and malicious. That is funny because I'm only saying that because I had a business years and years ago, because I am a visual artist. And yeah. We had a business, we had an art studio where we taught art to kids ages 4 and up, and then we had adult classes too. She was basically that card that came out, kind of, yeah. Yeah, the sugar in my nose. You know what, I had a bit of pate. Maybe I should have more pate. Because I can't really chew things right now. Oh, my mouth is just a disaster. You feed them to the owls. I think that only works with a pig farm, Dana. I don't think the owls would get rid of all the evidence, huh? The pigs would eat the bones and everything. A fitness empire, gosh. Well, your fitness empire, you have an ace here, an ace of diamonds, an important message coming relating to your love life or business life. There's something good coming. Well, it's important. It says important. I think you're going to get the answer that you're looking for very soon. What should I have with it? Maybe I should have some cheese. I'm going to have some cheese. I'm going to go into the fridge. I have goat cheese. I can't do cow cheese. Bear with me. I'm going behind the camera. All right. Pigs will destroy the evidence. Yes, they will. They found that out in BC, didn't they? Oh my God, that was horrible. What was that? That pig farmer. Oh my God. For years and years he was doing that. Ugh. Oh. It gets dark. I don't know, what is this? It doesn't have much flavor. It's goat cheddar. And I'm sorry because I kind of chew with my mouth open right now because it's hard to contain things. For goat cheese, it has very little flavor. It almost reminds me more of mozzarella than a cheddar. Oh, that's better. I can feel that soaking something up already. Oh, really, Cindy? Where was it? That happened in BC. There's like dozens and dozens. I just need some cheese first, guys, and then I'll. Yeah, goat cheese and goat milk usually have a very pungent flavor. I can get like a goat brie. Combination of the sugar from both my cake and the wine is going to send Cindy into outer space. Mars is going invisible for 6 months? Oh, shit. That's what's going on. I can't get anything going right now. I feel like now I'm going to, okay, listen to my stories. My life. No, it's like nothing goes. The only thing that goes is sitting here and doing videos. God. At one point I was right because I had this defeat at the mall too. Oh, shit, every time I try to do something or get something going or go online and get some, I can't. And then all my friends will be like, oh yeah, I went and did that. Like, how? How? I was getting to the point, I was driving home from the mall and I thought, I really meant to just stay at home and make videos. And I did. I thought, is there something going on astrologically? Because I feel like every time I go, there's a wall that comes up. I go over, a wall that comes up. I go, a wall that comes up. I go back up, a wall that comes up. So Mars is going into hiding for 6 months? Oh, Shatosh. Oh, that freaking Mars, man. Oh, I need more cheese and wine. That's a long time, 6 months? I don't know. So like from starting kind of now, the end of June? Oh my God, it's like December. I'm doing readings. Oh, I don't know. I have to see how the summer goes. But that's the other thing. Like I have to think about things to entertain my son. Because if I'm not proactive with that, he'll just be on the computer all day, and I can't do that. He has a camp that he's going to, hopefully. And then we're going to go up north a few times. I know we're thinking we should just do some day trips somewhere. I don't know. But if Mars is not going to let me do anything. Yeah, Mars is my planet. But so is the moon. No, yeah, Taurus. My moon is in Taurus. I like to think the moon is my rock. Yeah. Are Scorpios? Wow, yeah. Scorpio was the hardest reading I did this week. Holy crap. Does anyone want the rest of this cake? It's too much. I was surprised the Elton John song Rocket Man. It's all this sugar. No, that's not good. That's gonna fall. Oh, that's better. I needed some protein. Your moon is in Taurus too. Do you like food? Would you eat it all, Ashish? Oh, now the wax is coming out of my mouth. I'm just a mess. Oh, that wine is getting interesting. Pussycat with a Taurus moon. Well, that's interesting because, yeah, I'm an Aries with a Taurus moon. Was it a good Scorpio reading? I had to leave my room. I haven't been back there since then. Oh, someone keeps asking about Gaurav and I end up as a couple at some point in this life. Oh, we'll see. No, Jenny's cake cheese, you're right. Alright. Well, you end up as a couple at some time in this life. Six of Spades. Fate will soon strike and impact you, your work, and finances. I don't know it's on the horizon right away. Two of Clubs. Remember, clear communication to avoid confrontations or disappointment. I feel like there's like work or something impacting that. Or distance in some level. Well, there's good news regarding money or finances coming soon. Oh, there's that Jack of Hearts guy again. Your lover or best friend. It should be and or. It could be both. Just retired. Will you get another part-time job? Travel in the near future, possibly. Wow, look at this, what you got at the bottom. You just retired. You've got soon moving on and leaving behind what you know. A new job, a relocation, or the end of your relationship. It's kind of funny. It's almost telling me, I think, what you already know, though. You just retired when you get another job. Well, you're traveling somewhere. What you're traveling to? What are you traveling to? Time for change. Learn something new. New hobby, sport. I have a feeling that a new job, if you do, it would be something focused more on like a hobby that you have. Something that you have more of a passion of for. Like, I don't know, let's say you like bird feeders. I have all sorts of bird feeders. If you have a passion about that, you might end up working at a place where they sell them. Should you get into tarot? You're in it right now. Like for yourself. Seven of Pentacles. Feeling confident, confined or trapped with a romantic relationship. What is this? When you guys, it's so funny. You guys ask me business stuff and I get romance. You ask me romance and I get business. It's kind of telling me we're all focusing on the wrong things. See, Marita, is my soulmate still out there? Do I need to leave my current relationship? Currently a Leo Virgo. And you've got to be the one to make that decision. If you already feel like the person you're with is not really the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, I think you're already answering your question. But you can't wait for someone else to come so that you can leave the one you're in. You know what I'm saying? My stars. I keep seeing the 5D is 50. So I'm reading that. What star sign is my 50 affairs? It was like that Shirley Valentine. Going to Greece. Going to have sex for supper, sex for lunch, and sex for breakfast. All right, what is the star sign of your 5D affair? Oh, wow. They're pretty comfortable up there in the 5D. Be careful, Aquarius. Oh, and Leo. An intellectual and a passionate lover. You just walked in on sex for every... What is that line from Shirley Valentine? Have you guys seen that movie? Oh, I tried to look that up and I couldn't find it. Or not on Netflix. What do your spirit guides want to say to you? What was a great movie? That was a good movie. What do your spirit guides want to say to you? Rishika Pramani. 5 of Hearts. A major change is coming to your home. Divorced, a loved one moving, or a new home. So it doesn't have to be like divorce. I mean, it could be, but a loved one moving or a new home. So there's some sort of a major change coming towards you. It sounds like it does have something to do with your personal life. Clarabelle, were you the one that asked about the 5D and you're a Leo? Oh, your ex is an Aquarius. That's the last thing you want to hear. If you're having some sort of a 5D relationship, you're having it with your ex. Stop that now. See, that's why you got to be careful in the 5D. 7 of Hearts. A partner or friend who is under I've written this out so it makes it hard to read. Undependable and will let you down. You be careful who you're having that relationship with in the 5D there, Clarabelle. Well, if you couldn't get along in the 3D, maybe it's okay in the 5D. Oh, will you be placed on a jury? I did that. I didn't get to be on the jury, though. I was so disappointed. I didn't want to do that. So let me see. Will you be on the jury for the jury selection? Oh, Ace of Spades. A significant change. Something will end for something new to begin. I kind of say maybe, yeah. If not, there's something else coming in that's going to happen. You guys all having sex in your dreams. My dreams have been pretty weird lately. But there hasn't been any of that going on. 5D relationship. I was just reading this. Your 5D relationship. This is for, where did you go? Jenny's Bertrand? 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Hearts. Diamonds. Sorry. Upcoming expenses, repairs, bills, or large purchase. It's kind of funny. That's a very 3D answer for your 5D relationship. Everyone put up your hand if you're having a 5D affair. 5D means like you feel like you're connecting with someone beyond the physical. You might wake up in the morning. I'll let y'all explain it in there. Deeper love. Thank you. Will you be moving house this year, Christina? You're having, Ashitok is having a 0D relationship. I hear you, Ash. The King of Spades, an authoritative man who may create trouble in a relationship. You're asking about Christina, about will you move this year? It feels like there's something to do with authority. I mean, that could be a bank, it could be a work that might be interfering with that. 8 of Clubs. Confusion that may lead to significant problems in relationship if not resolved. It seems like to me, like, will you be moving this year? I think there's some sort of a block, to be honest. Something with some sort of authority in your life. And it could be creating trouble in your relationship. And then that comes out here too. Confusion that may lead to significant problems in relationship if not resolved. So something has to be resolved there. I don't know if moving is a way to, hope we can fix something without addressing it directly. I have so much cake here, guys. Come on over. I will answer your question, Delinda. Thanks for the donation. If you just came in a few minutes ago, I did say I wasn't going to answer any more questions that were connected to payments, because I don't want people to feel they can't afford a payment, that they can't have a question answered. Ace of Clubs. A thirst for knowledge or a special talent that you have. What direction should I put my focus on? There you go. I think something that helps you expand your mind. It's also related to some sort of talent or natural ability that you have. A card for the next 3 months. And King of Hearts. An influential man who is romantic and affectionate, but also emotional. Could be a father. So it could be someone who's already a father. That's a card for you for the next 3 months. Something to do with an emotional man. It's kind of like the King of Cups energy. He's romantic and he's affectionate. He's influential. What's next for the upcoming year? Alexandra. Yeah, that fortune cookie, right? I was looking at, I gotta get more fortune cookies. I just got those 2 fortune cookies that came in on some food I ordered the other day. Did you see that on Instagram? It's kind of fun, right? I was looking online. I can buy a box of 50 fortune cookies. Because I thought I might do that again. So, Alexandra, what's next for the upcoming year? You got the 6 of Clubs. Your intuition is on point. Trust it to receive great benefits. Trust your intuition. And you are going to lead yourself to success. That's what's up, girl. I'm assuming it's girl. I'm sorry if I'm incorrect. Assuming by the names. And of course, your tag names really don't necessarily mean anything. So. Yeah, the fortune cookies were fun. I don't know why I thought of that. Oh, I got those. And I thought, well, those are interesting fortune cookie messages. And I thought it'd be cool to pull out cards to see what goes with them. So I did a pile 1. I just shuffled and pulled out cards. And then I just played with the fortune cookies. And went, that goes with that one. And that goes with that one. But yeah, I think I'll do more of that on the Instagram. Yeah, we had to move out of the cake. The cake and the wine was too much sugar. I'm probably going to go into a diabetic coma on camera here. What will starting a new hobby bring to you in the future? Pull a card for the cake. Okay. Sasha? What will start a new hobby bring for you in the future? 6 of Spades. Fate will soon strike and impact your work and your finances. I think a new hobby in the future could lead to something successful down the road. I think it might be something that you're kind of meant to do. It might just well become something that turns into work and finances for you. That's the best kind of work. What will your life look like in 5 years? So at the end of 5 years or on the way to that? Because that's the kind of question where I could pull out cards for a while to get that answer, but we'll take this with a pinch of salt. What will your life look like, Vanessa, in 5 years? 10 of diamonds. Wonderful with 3 exclamation. I'm sorry, wonderful. I'm looking over here. This whole reading is me looking off to the side, isn't it? Oh, I shouldn't do readings with wine. Big financial success coming. Woohoo! I'm so... What are we, like 2 hours into it and I'm realizing I haven't been looking at the camera the whole time? Oh boy. Oh, what is this? Someone asked future love and this came out. 5 of spades. Soon moving on and leaving behind what you know. A new job or relocation, the end of your relationship. I think you're closing things off right now, Kismet. I think things need to close off fully before you're opening anything new. I haven't done it the whole time. Have I not? Like, oh my God. Because this is so much bigger. I need to put it in front of there, but I don't see it. Oh, you guys talking about the tarot con? Yeah. Are you meant to be with an Aries or a Libra? Let's see. Let's just see who you're meant to be with. No, now I'm looking. I'm looking almost done. Well, you got Leo. So you got fire. There's some fire. You're meant for fire. I just put that in the middle. Oh, I wish you guys were here to eat this cake. It's too much cake now. You know, like when you go shopping and you're hungry and then you come back with so much food and then you think, oh my God, why did I buy all this food? See, that's the hard question. Will I find love soon? What is soon? It's a very open-ended question. Like soon could be tomorrow. Soon could be in a year. Soon could be when things are settled in your life, and who knows how long that is. Soon can mean something different for me than it does for you. Soon could be eternal, yes. Let me pull out one of these for you guys. Let me see. What do you have for astrologer cards? For the collective. Oh, Aries. You know what? Because Aries is waiting for their reading, aren't you? Aren't y'all? Well, I'm not going to do it now. Not after drinking a glass of wine. Sugar. Something different. I think I'm done with the cartomancy. Your energy is like lava. Oh, there's the water. Yeah, Brinsky. That happens. I take the jumpers. Well, there's the odd time I feel very strong. No, I feel like it just fell out, but the jumpers are great. Hello, Michael. Yeah, we came off the cake. There's too much sugar. There's too much sugar. And I have, oh gosh, and I got cheese stuck in my braces. There's so many questions. So few time. So little time. I know what I'm starting to remind myself of is when I did that reading for fun, is speed it up. Was it sped up or slow? No, it was slowed down. Prince. You're all hot, frisky, and hungry right now. Any questions? I mean, like, just about what I do or anything. I'm getting tired of pulling cards. I'm not a machine. I'm looking over there again. Here, how about I give you all a card from the universe? Well, I kind of did that for the collective. If y'all have come in a little late, what do we have? We had happy family. What was it? It was happy family and something was really great. I remember. Well, there's no garden this year because I moved, right? Yeah. I have potted plants. They're doing amazing. I have to say I have the best flowers in the neighborhood. When I bought them, I noticed at the checkout there was this little jar of like granular flower food. So I'm going to grab that. So you only have to feed them every 3 months. So I probably won't again until the end of July. I put this granular food in the potted flowers. They are, I can't even find the pots. Like they have overflown with overgrown. They've overflown with flowers. No, it's Friday. We have nothing else to do. That's why we're having cake and wine. The skunk and the squirrel, yeah. You know, there's a raccoon that comes and shits under my deck every night. I don't like him or her. I really don't. I gotta go under there and clean that out and figure out what to put to deter him. There's gotta be some sort of spray. Maybe I should sprinkle a whole bunch of hot pepper down there and burn his little ass. I don't know why he shits under my deck. It's like his toilet. I don't know if he's trying to tell me something. Yeah. Trash pandas. Yeah, there they are. All the birds like me, but this raccoon, I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's a gift. Oh, blood meal. Oh, you know what else I could try? It's cocoa mulch. Cocoa mulch is really good for deterring animals going into your gardens because it hurts their feet. I should get that. It's not free manure. I don't know how big this raccoon is. I'm going to tell you, its poops are bigger than mine. It's really grotesque. I don't know. Maybe it's not a raccoon. Maybe it's a small man that goes out there at night and poops under my deck. I have no idea. But it's big poops under my deck. All April Aries. Okay, I'll do it. I'm an April Aries. You want one card for April Arieses? Second and third decan of Aries. Don't I sound all astrological? For the second and third decans in Aries. Yeah, you can see how big the poops are. My poop is not as big as the poop that's taking place on my deck. Okay, what we'll do. No. Alright, April Aries. Seven of Swords. You gotta be sneaky as shit right now, man. You gotta figure out who's pooping under your deck. Sneaky into communication and movement. Be covert. Second and third decans in Aries. Okay, what I'm gonna do now. Maybe it's elf poop. I don't know. Maybe it's elf poop. I should get like a GoPro or one of those trail cameras and put it under there and see who the hell is pooping under my deck. Oh, I don't remember the name of the book. It was part of our reading group. Okay. I'm going to pull a card out for each sign. And then we'll wrap up card pulling. If you guys want to chat a little bit longer, we can. We'll see how I am if I've hit the floor by then. All that cheese is really sticky here. Last night you had popcorn, ice cream, and sake. Good for you. Was there a Seinfeld episode where he was talking about being an adult? I can ruin my appetite now I'm an adult. I'll always get a new appetite again. Okay, we'll start with We'll start with Aries. It's not just Aries in April. So we'll start with Aries because they're the ones that didn't get a reading yet this week. I'll do theirs probably tomorrow morning if I don't have a hangover. It's wine and cake. Okay, and then we'll go through the zodiac, all right? And let me get myself working. Oh, look at this, kind of organized. Let me keep track here. Oh, we can do a timestamps now. What am I missing? Where's Gemini? Oh. Oh, all the wax is coming out of my mouth. I tell you, maybe that's why I'm not meant to go anywhere. I'm just nasty right now. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. All right. Aries, Fireball Babies, a card for Aries. One card, one intuitive message for each sign. Get ready. Where does it start? I don't know what time we're at. Oh, God. 1:31. I can't even. You know what I'm going to do? Instead of shuffling each one of these out? Didn't spread very well, did it? Aries. The Hermit. There you go, Aries. Well, I gotta tell you, well, that's really funny because everyone was saying Mars is in hiding for like the next 6 months. I don't know about the rest of you, Aries, but it feels like everything I try to do or accomplish, there's like a wall comes up. So then I go over here and a wall comes up. Then I go over here and a wall comes up. So Aries, my friends, it looks like shit for a little while. Okay, Taurus. Ooh, I feel like this is you. Oh, the King of Cups, Taurus. You're really in your feels. You got deep feelings and emotions. Your intuition is really, really good right now. Yeah. Connect through the ethereal. There's a time for you to do that. I'm feeling like the ethereal is really a time for Taurus. Intuition, Taurus. Going on to Gemini. Gems are getting the Six of Pentacles. You're finally getting some sort of balance that you've been looking for. You're going to get balance. You're going to get, I'm hearing restitution. So maybe there's something you're kind of owed. Cancer. Cancer, the Two of Pentacles. You have to deal with, why do I feel like this came up in your, did it? You have to deal with the practical things. There's some things that you just really need to look after right now. While you're looking at, sort of like while you're occupied looking after things right now, Cancer, there's something else in the background that you're manifesting. You could be manifesting it already subconsciously, but it's, even if you're not aware of it, you're manifesting something new in the background while you're focused on something here. Leo. Leo. Did you have that wine before, Michael? The Freak Show? It's from California. It's pretty good. I think it's got a high alcohol for me anyways. Leo. Look, Leo. Oh, there's nothing else to say. You're good. You're fine. You got it all together. You're proud. You're lovely. You're handsome. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You got it all going on, Leo. At least that's one fire sign that's got it going on. Woo! Roar, Leo. It is your time to roar. Own it. You own it right now. This is your summer, Leo. You got it. Virgo. Sexy Virgo. Oh, Six of Cups. You're going to do a lot of reminiscing. Some of you may be connecting with an animal, too. A pet. It's so funny. I don't know, because I'm thinking of Ashutosh. I know he's got his dogs. But there's something in here about the Six of Cups. Someone from your past might be coming towards you. And it feels like a nice past. Like, it feels like someone that you have some good memories with. Libra. The Scales of Justice. Oh, the lions are still roaring. Yeah. Roar. Libra. Oh, I'm told to pull 2 for you. I don't know why you get 2. You get the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. You are running as fast as you can away from some sort of responsibility here. I feel like you're running away from something that It wants to dominate your life, but I don't think it wants to. It feels like it does to you. I think they're waiting for you to come back and play. Isn't that a funny thing to say? But just the way he's sitting here with this chess piece, like he's watching you run away. Oh, you'll be back to play, I know. A funny message, Libra. A funny message. Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, Scorps. You got the same Mars problem as Aries right now, right? 5 of Cups. Oh, that's your card in the Minor Arcana too. Disappointments right now. Things are just not working out the way they planned. According to Ashutosh, Scorpio, Mars is in hiding for like the next 6 months. So both you and Aries are going to be having troubles. Things are not going to work out the way you plan right now. That's life. It sucks. Whoops. Oh, see? Look, things are not going to work out the way you plan. You're going to mix everything up. And really, it's not for trying. It's like, my friends can go and do these things. So then I go, no. Like, why not me? Why not me? Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, the Page of Swords. It's time to learn something new, Sagittarius. This kind of feels like your energy. It's time to expand your knowledge on something here. It's going to help you cross a bridge. There's some sort of information that you're going to learn that's going to kind of help you get over a difficult little obstacle. Or nothing too big, but it's something that you got to be kind of cautious of as you're going across. The information will be coming to help you get over this hurdle. It feels like a small hurdle. Capricorn. My cabbage corns. Oh, 8 of Wands. You are lit up. I'm hearing you got a free pass. Whatever that means. You have a free pass. You can go, you can communicate, you can do whatever it is that you need to do right now. All your Mars friends are going to be sitting in jealousy. Aries and Scorpio don't like to be put in a box. We're put in a box. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh, the 8 of Swords. Welcome to the party. You're feeling like you can't move towards something. The Magician. You're being forced to look at something in a new way so that you can manifest it in a way that it hasn't been manifested before, basically. The universe has set something in motion here to make you feel a little bit blocked or trapped about moving forward or gaining some sort of momentum, but it's almost serving as a way to strengthen your manifestation practice. And last and certainly not least, pretty Pisces. Pretty Pisces. What do you got here? Oh, the 4 of Cups. Something that's like a missed opportunity here. The Hierophant. Oh, shit. Why does it look like the Hierophant is laughing at you? Doesn't it feel like that? It's almost like there's something that you're missing out on, and the Hierophant is laughing about it. What the hell is his attitude? The Empress. You're missing the Sun. The 9 of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The 2 of Cups. Oh, what the hell? There's something that you're missing out on, Pisces. And I feel like, yeah, you feel a little bit like the universe is yanking your chain on this. It's something big for you. The Ace of Pentacles, but you have a new beginning. Don't you worry. You're going to get the last laugh, I'm hearing. You will get the last laugh. Gosh, I just can't get over these 2 cards. It's almost like you're looking at knowing that the Hierophant is laughing. Ah, it's something. The way these cards communicate sometimes. You're going to get the last laugh. You will get a new beginning. Screw the Hierophant. You could be just as domineering as the false emperors. Here we go. The kids want pizza. You told them it's up to me? Well, don't be feeding, never feed your kids cake or wine for dinner. Those are bad parenting skills right there. Yeah, I'm only doing this because nobody's home. You always have to. Last night we had, well, I had I had tofu. And my son, we did steak. We bought a new barbecue. I bought a new barbecue. Well, it was his idea, so I say we, but he didn't pay for it. He did help to assemble it. Keep the kids asleep. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the barbecue. So it's a charcoal barbecue. But get this, you can get them now with a little gas starter. So it's awesome. Like there's no fuss, there's no muss. So it's a charcoal barbecue, and we put it together. I thought it was going to be hard, but it wasn't too bad. And then I had to go back to Home Depot to get the little propane gas tanks. And it's great. So last night, he wanted to cook a steak. It's his favorite food. So he seasons it all up the way he wants, and he made his own homemade barbecue sauce. I call it a barbecue paste because it was a little bit thick. Yeah, I thought about that too for fish, right? Anything on there because of that smoky flavor with the barbecue, but it's great. It has like a little propane tank that has a little spout, and then it feeds fire right underneath the charcoal. So it starts it. You don't need lighter fluid. You don't need an electric starter. You just let that run for a few minutes, and then it goes off. The charcoal just goes on its own. I did tofu. I marinated tofu on skewers. It was good. My son liked it too. And then he had his steak. And then he was eating a steak with the tofu, and he said, the tofu doesn't taste good. I said, well, yeah, you said that before you ate steak. Yeah, shrimp would be good on there too, that smoky flavor with the shrimp. I think I could eat shrimp. Any meat right now that has like fibrous materials, they just get twisted around the braces. And, oh, it's just... Oh, I can't answer any of that stuff about natal charts and progressive charts. And yeah, with some wood. But even without the wood, just with the charcoal, it's really good. I have a little bit more. I'm going to sign off soon. That's probably enough. Where's my little pump? I have a little pump. And you can freeze wine too. Although it kind of crystallizes it a bit more. You can freeze wine, and that'll help stop it from. That's a really, I don't know what went on there. But you can pump the air out to stop it from oxidizing, or at least prevent it a little bit. What is the BBQ called again? Oh, charcoal barbecue. It's a Weber. Oh, there's not much air in there. There. See, that'll be good for a while now. I cannot drink all that. Leftover wine ice cube. I don't know. I really don't have anything else to say, guys. That's it. If you guys could come and eat this cake, it would be great. Oh, I might go see my Pisces friend tomorrow, so I could bring some of this cake. That's a good idea. The energies are depressing right now. I thought it was just sort of stuff that's going on in Canada and just feeling it as a whole. But Ashutosh informed me that Mars is in hiding. And Mars is a very energetic planet. I think, an energy driver. So, I mean, those that have aspects of their chart ruled by Mars are going to feel it. But a lot of people might just feel it. Yeah, oh yeah, my Pisces friend. She loves all things that I have here right now. She does. The only problem is her husband. He's a Libra, so he's all about balance. He doesn't like it when her and I get, let's have a couple of drinks. Don't you think you've had enough? No, I had enough. We're still talking. It's 50 minutes in Holland. Oh, it just broke up. Yeah, meditation. You know what I find though? I can't sometimes. My meditation, I don't know. I have a lot of Gemini in my chart. And actually my Mercury and my Mars really go back and forth. I think like my I think Mars is in Gemini and Mercury is in Aries. Like it's all over the place like that. It's really interesting. And I've noticed a few other Geminis that I know meditation for them is usually an active type of meditation. And I find like you almost have to spin off energy. And I find exercising is meditative for me, really. Like if I'm not exercising, I do find I really get into my head a lot. Like I'm like a big puppy. Like a big puppy. If I'm left to my own devices for too long with nothing to do, I'll start wrecking the furniture. No, it's not to say that I don't meditate, but I don't know how I would describe it. And maybe too, I think, be honest too, I think it might just be like how things have been in the last year and a half. I've had like way too much time to contemplate. I need like just quiet. I need to do shit. I can't do anything right now. It's not working. It's working out okay. I had to rearrange the furniture. I didn't like it. And I didn't put any pictures up. I didn't have any pictures up because I didn't want to stay here. I plan on moving. I want to buy a place and move. But then I thought, I'm stuck here for like at least another 8 months. So I might as well make it look comfortable. Because then too, I thought, I don't think I'm going to be doing much for the summer. So if I'm here, I should make it at least nice. Well, that's what I'm doing. Oh, thank you, Mimi D. I am from Canada. Or is that, I don't know, Jennifer, if you're asking for me or someone else. I am from Canada. Born and raised. That fly. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I do. Did you hear the buzzing? Oh, thank you, Michael. It's funny how quiet the chat was. The last time I did a live, poor Ashutosh was overwhelmed with really nasty spam stuff that came through. It's been really quiet tonight. You can ask a question. I don't know. I'm not pulling cards right now, though. Oh, my singing bowls are upstairs. It's a long way. It's a long way to Tipperary. And my legs aren't up to that. Ontario, yes. Where did this one stop? Oh, no, it didn't stop. Cards with that. Your neighbor. Oh, me too. My neighbors don't come out. No, the neighbors over there are very friendly. They're nice. It's a younger couple, a younger Chinese couple. They have a little girl. She's really funny. I think they have a little boy. He's a baby, though. Yeah. He's still, I don't know. I think he's like maybe a year and a half. He'll stand on the deck over there and he'll bark at Lily. It's so funny. And Lily will stand here on this little deck. Ruff, 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 and then he'll bark right back at her. He'll give it right back to her. It's so funny. The other ones, I don't really come out. I honestly really don't really come out. Yeah, it's my goat cheddar. Because I can't really do dairy. Although I can a little bit. If I haven't had it for a while, I can have some. Ice cream is the worst though. It just makes my skin itchy in unbearable places. And it starts to give me stomach pain. No, I do not read my son. I read to him sometimes, but I don't. The trolls are under my deck. They're shitting there every night. They are. There's probably a troll in it. It's big poop. I don't know what it is. I should take a picture and post it. And you guys can see how big the troll poop is under my deck. You know, playful child, that is an interesting question, but you know what I find? I can't answer it. I cannot answer that question. Because regardless of how I answer that question, there will be people that will judge me for it. And I'm just kind of tired of that, which is unfortunate. Do I have a favorite quote? I don't know. I don't really think I can figure that out when I've had some wine. I have a favorite funny joke too, but it's so bad. It's my stepdad used to say it all the time. Well, he didn't say it to us. He said he had a friend. He had an Irish friend that used to say this joke all the time. It's so bad. It kind of reminds, like my grandfather was to say, man, when men get old, their jokes become really bad. I don't think I should say it on here. That's a lot of Aries. It is a no-win situation. Irish, yeah. Yeah, I had my DNA done a while ago. And I'm surprised because I done oh, you're in Dublin? I would love to go to Ireland one day. Actually I have to go to Ireland and Scotland. I knew I had French and English heritage, but my biological father was adopted and his adoption records were blank, except for his birthday, and that's it. There was nothing on it. So I really didn't know what, I knew what my mom's genealogy, her ancestors came over to Canada from Normandy, France in the late 1500s. So I think I worked it out. I saw the family tree. I was like the ninth generation Canadian from Normandy on my mom's side. And then, her father was British and he came here. But I had no idea about my biological father. So I went and I got my DNA done. But the percentages keep changing, I guess, as more and more people do it. So the last time I checked, I have the French. It's French, British, Scottish, and Irish. But there's actually, I didn't know, I have more Scottish than Irish now. Oh no, and there's some Welsh in there too, which is fascinating. I had no idea. So I'd like to go to those places because I feel I have a genealogy. I can't talk anymore. A genealogy. I cannot talk. Oh shit. I have a DNA connection there. Oh, you did your DNA too? Yeah, the Irish and the Welsh are, I guess they're putting in their DNA so that the rest of us can be recognized now. You're great. Yeah, see, but that's where those bad jokes come from too. Well, the whole area over the UK in general is bad jokes. That's that whole Benny Hill kind of stuff over there. Is Wales pretty? Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to think, yeah, I have some Scottish and Welsh in me. Maybe that's why I'm a bit of a spitfire. I'll say it in French, be fine. Why do I have to keep... I don't know why some of these comments, I have to unhide them. There's really no reason they can't be. That William Wallace vibe. What is that? William Wallace. And that's it. That's it. I guess that's all I got, really. I don't know. You know, that's all gonna get me going now. See, one of the things that I don't spend any time worrying about is what anyone is going to do with any information about me, because I don't care. I really don't care. When I'm dead, they can do whatever they want with it. Honestly, really. And you know what? If they use my DNA to discover that some ancestor or cousin of mine in like a few years from now or already has mass murdered some people, because they can do that with the DNA. I'm all for that. You get that asshole. Really. I don't know what they'll do with it. I don't care. I really don't. I don't have time in my life to worry about all these things that I really have no control over. I really only worry about the things that I have control over, and I don't have much control over anything anymore. So I just don't worry. I really don't. Like, I really don't feel like anything that people see, if you focus on something, see, this is a manifestation practice. If you focus on all the things that you think that the patriarchal energy does to suppress you, it's not to say that I don't think about some of it, but I do, and I do try to speak out against quite a bit of it. But at the end of the day, it's really important to realize how much freedom you actually have and to give it to yourself. Give yourself that freedom and stop worrying so much about what the government is going to do to you. Like, the best way that you can defeat the government is to take any psychological control that the system has over you out of your head. That's the biggest control, Mike. I see that in everyone. So many friends and relatives that I know that are so focused on pushing back against the system have very little. They struggle with money. They struggle with everything because they're seeing it as a struggle. It doesn't need to be. So I don't care. I don't care because it doesn't really affect me. It doesn't, and it won't, because I don't let it. You have more power over your life than you're allowing yourself to believe. I really do believe that. Except when you try to go to the freaking mall and you can't because of the security guard. See, that I'll get mad about anyways. I did the ancestry one, if you want to know. I did the ancestry.com, and well, d.ca or whatever that's called. What's been the most challenging deck to learn? The Muse Tarot. That one was hard for me. And there's only certain times I'll pick it up. Yeah, when you step out, you live more. Yeah. I mean, I don't have problems following rules and stuff that make sense. I really don't. Otherwise, like, I don't want to live in the Wild West. I don't want to live the way things were back, like, in the 1400s. I have an appreciation for society, and I know that there are some sacrifices that we all have to make so that we can live in a fairly functional community. They do DNA tests for pap smears, eh? Oh, that's interesting. Do I think Rh negative blood is significant? I don't know. I mean, I did some research on that a while back. I did come to some information about that, like, at first I thought it wasn't found in any other animal species, but it is, and I can't remember what it was. But again, like, I try not to look at anything and say, well, you know, if you've got this blood type, that means you're special. I think, like, all of these things are just ways to divide people and to compartmentalize them. That's why I don't really get all into all that twin flame stuff. I just think as soon as we start putting labels on stuff, we start, like, we contain what it can be. We really do start containing things once we start labeling them. And then people yearn for it. Well, I want that. Oh, yeah, that sounds like me. As opposed to, like, you don't need a label for anything. Your relationship doesn't need a label. And you don't need a label. Your blood type doesn't need, well, I'm be positive. So I like to think that that's my motto. My blood type is be positive, so I will be positive. That's as far as I will look at with that. But labeling is so limited. There's so many labels now. It's crazy. And the spiritual community is really bad for it. Well, every community is bad for it, to be honest. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, if the pap is inconclusive. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. You know what? If they wanted my DNA, I'm sure they got it long before I gave them it. Jeez. Like, I've had a kid. How many times I've had blood tests done? Come on. You think they don't have... If they really wanted your DNA to do something malicious with it, they would have got it the minute you were born. Out of... That's what I mean. Like, you can't... I'm not going to give him my spit. Shit, if I give him my spit, I'm done. If you've ever had surgery, if you were born in a hospital and the government wanted to have your DNA to do malicious things with, they got it. You don't have to look over here. They got it. You don't have to worry about your spit being the result of your demise or the reason for your demise. Like, I don't know. I just gotta say that. And two, like, it's a tricky situation, because if I talk about vaccines, people will get freaked out. But if you live on Earth, you are not living a life that is empty of chemical invasion in your body. I will tell you that. If the government wanted to put something in you to kill you, to program you, they would just put it in the water. Like, why do we make it so complicated? They would just put it in the water. They would put it in the food. You would ingest it. We'd all have it. Maybe we do. Like, why? That's why I don't worry about it. Like, I can't control it. So, like, come on, guys. You got to give yourself more freedom to live. I feel too many people are so obsessed with this is going to happen. Oh, they're doing this. Oh, I can't. But in the meantime, all they really end up doing is closing options off to themselves. That's what ends up happening. I see that in people around me. I mean, I witness it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You do your thing. I don't care. But you can't judge me for doing my thing. Fear is not living, right? You have to be practical. You have to be responsible. You have to take ownership of your actions. And you also have to just stop looking for the devil in everything. You do. Well, what was that? Somebody's already warning me. Oh, yeah, see, start putting a chip in your arm. Well, I don't want a chip in my arm. But you see, but that's the thing. Like, do you really think it'll get to a point? I don't know. Maybe the U.S. is worse than other places, but do you really think that in your lifetime you're going to be lined up and have chips put in you? For what? Like, they're already running everything. The best key to control in a society is keeping people comfortable, right? Like, if people have enough comfort, they don't push against the system because they're not, if you've got nothing to lose, that's the key. See, government is not stupid. It keeps everybody comfortable. If it gets to the point where you have absolutely nothing to lose, you have no money, you have no income, you have absolutely no stability and no options. There's definitely some societies in the world where that is a problem. But overall, where, there's more development, yeah, conformity, that's true. And that's the key. Because once you keep, they've learned that through history, right? Like, if you get to the point where people are completely impoverished and have nothing, and the Queen of France is telling them to eat cake, they're going to push back. So they keep you comfortable enough, you won't push back. I don't know. I just can't be bothered with all that shit. I want to live my life and enjoy it. I don't want to sit and wonder, is the government spying on me in here? I don't know, maybe they are. Sometimes when I'm doing my stretches, I look at all of the, because these new houses have all these built-in CO2 detectors and fire systems. They're like these little, like, it looks like a camera. I don't know, maybe they're watching me. But I don't care. I really don't care. Right? Do you guys really care that much about that stuff? Because I think you should give yourself some more freedom. gonna stop me. I don't know. This camera's in my truck. It is. It's a distraction. I'm not going to say that y'all aren't being manipulated by stuff. We are, but you have to be aware of it. And you have to also be aware that sometimes the manipulation is just trying to convince you enough that you need to constantly be afraid. Oh. That's all I got, guys. If I have any more wine, I want subscribers left. Tell everybody how I really feel. But yeah, it's not important really how I feel, because the cards that I pull out are not from me, right? So that's also the important thing. You should never... I think that's an important thing throughout history with all oracles and like Buddha and Jesus and all that have come down. It's not so much them. Nobody's asked anybody to make a religion or raise them on a pedestal. It's more the message. Yeah, that's really important to get news from outside of the country. What is that? I can't remember what that's called for report. Is it Reporters Without Borders or something? Or you can go online too and you can see which reporting news agencies are the least affected by I want to say the Nordic, no, the Scandinavian. The last time I checked, this a couple of years ago, the Scandinavian news medias were the least affected by like propaganda and like reporting stuff that's the truth. Well, what is the truth really? It is Friday night. Kicking one. I gotta put everything away. Yeah, you want to have multiple sources. But even that, like, I don't know. What is it? Scandinavian, yeah. I know Canada was up there, I think, in 5th for news reporting. Like, Canada actually still has some pretty good. The 5th estate, yeah, the 5th estate is pretty good. The 5th estate actually, I think it's the 5th estate. Back in the 80s, they were doing news so it's sort of like, for Americans, the 5th estate would sort of be like 60 minutes. Like, it's something that would come on once a week. And it's like investigative news reporting. So back in the 80s, the 5th estate did some investigating into the American media news agency, and they were reporting back in the 80s that the government was using the media to paint a picture for the general public in the US to get them on board for certain wars. Like, that was back in the 80s. And I think the 5th estate posted these. I found it interesting a couple of years ago. They posted them on their YouTube channel. And then there's also a whole documentary about what is that called with the mind, MK Mind thing, that was actually studied in Montreal at a university. The person who developed that was an American, and he was doing that here in Canada in Montreal. So, and like, they were reporting all this stuff like back in the 80s, shit that the US was doing. Like, yeah, they're coming to Canada and they're experimenting on all our people with this. Yeah, MK Ultra, that's what it is. It's actually a real thing. And it was the 5th, no, YouTube was not around in the 80s. The 5th estate was. They have a YouTube channel. They're still around. The 5th estate is still around. And they have a YouTube channel. But it's basically, it has to do with like breaking a person's mind down and kind of rebuilding it again in really nasty ways. 5th class, I've only had one in a bit. So anyways, but yeah, no. I mean, I'm not going to say that there isn't some bad shit going on out there. There absolutely is. And there's people that have power and they have knowledge and they don't use it in the right way. But at the end of the day, you know, you have to be aware, but not constantly looking for a reason that you're being controlled. Some of you guys are way ahead of me on the wine drinking, huh? But that's it. Yeah. So I don't know. I think Canada's news reporting has gotten a little bit, yeah, it's not all. And you got to look beyond just what you see every night. I don't even have cable anymore. So I don't know what's going on. It's better that way. Anyways, guys, it's getting late. It's 20 after 7. Yeah. Yeah, just be aware, but you don't have to be afraid. And you have to let everything control your life. That's it. So, I'm going to say one cheers to all of you that are way ahead of me. Y'all are way ahead of me. And then I really, so, I don't know. Should we have timestamps near the end? Pulling that out? I don't know. If y'all want to, you can do that. I'll pin it. And that's it, guys. That's all I got. You gonna have a good weekend? Mm-hmm. Any words on addiction? I don't know. Not really. I don't have any words on addiction. That's a very personal thing. I mean, it's not something, well, I don't know. Addiction can be like so many things. Like it can be your phone, it can be wine, it can be drugs, it can be swimming, it can be exercise, it can be sex. There's so many things that addiction can be. I even see animals like develop addictions, like, you know, licking an area or becoming anxious. It's usually, I think some people are more chemically prone to be able to be addicted to things than others. And then some people, it's trauma or, yeah, like even coffee. There's so many things. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all just machines made up of chemicals too, with psychological warfare going on in our brains and our hearts. So, yeah, you know, I can't really give any advice on that. That's a pretty heavy subject. I am not qualified to do that stuff. I'm only qualified to pull tarot cards and drink some wine and share some cheese and cake with you. And that's it. Yeah, Squirrel, she keeps coming. She does keep coming. She's letting the other ones go. Oh, she brought her babies for a while. They're gone now. I guess they've had to go and claim their own territory. She did bring those little babies by. Yeah, I see a music addiction is a good addiction. And that's it. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to let y'all go. Thanks for spending the evening with me. It was lots of fun. It's not a cheesecake. It's at the very beginning I say what kind of cake it is. And that's it. All right? Y'all good? I'm going to go now. Bye. Until next time, guys, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.